Rick Hong here for Hollywood First Look Features. Today we are at the red carpet premiere for Fantasy Island. The movie stars Lucy Hale and Michael Peña. Let's take a first look.
The plane. It's here.
This weekend, you will be our guests. Here, anything and everything is possible.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Roake. Let me officially welcome you to Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island!
I'm curious how this all works.
What if your fantasy involves a person from your life?
Holograms, like Tupac.
What if it's somebody who died?
Tupac.
So, what's your fantasy?
Revenge on a childhood bully.
Your life is about to change. I hope you're ready.
I loved this show when I was a kid, and I thought it was a very fertile ground and concept to push the scary part of. So to set a scary movie within the context of Fantasy Island was something I thought of a long time ago, and that's what made us want to do it, and we finally did.
I think you're like, truthfully for me, it's like, I think your motivations are probably like more like self-centered, selfish, because you're like, I'm gonna do this movie and it's gonna be in Fiji because then I know that I can be in Fiji for a few months shooting Fantasy Island.
You would think that that might have been the case. It was not. It was great for the cast because they had many days off because it was an ensemble film, so nobody worked every day except for this guy. I worked every day, I'm here to tell you. And so I didn't quite get to enjoy Fiji the way everyone else did, but it is a very beautiful place. They really embrace the film. The film looks the way it does because of Fiji, and I can't wait to go back there for vacation.
How was it playing Mr. Roake?
Oh, it's awesome because he's a Latin icon, and what I try to do is because I spent some time in Mexico City doing Narcos, and I was around a lot of people from Mexico City. They call them chilangos, and they're very well spoken. They're very smart individuals. Like the group that like Diego Luna hangs around with, like Alfonso Cuarón, Alejandro Iñárritu, and they can talk about like abstract ideas. And they love to do mental exercises. They're a bunch of intellectuals, and I thought, wow, that would be really cool to do. And so we worked on the dialogue a lot and and try to make him as well spoken as possible and really own it. And that's what we try to do for the character.
I was a fan of the original series, and this is nowhere near the original series.
Yes, I want to know what your thoughts are as you're going through it and being like, wait a minute,
A lot of people don't know that the original series was a lot darker than what eventually was shown on TV.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, I did not know
The
that.
original series was, just a bit darker. This is more in keeping with the original screenplay for the original series.
So what'd you think about your character? I mean, because normally we're used to you being so blue, but in this it's like, maybe it's just like a scraggly wig, and you get to run around the jungle with Lucy Hale and PORTIA Doubleday. I mean, that's not too bad for being on Fantasy Island.
Yeah, dude, we had a good time, The ladies on the show were they were beasts. I mean, they're running through the jungle in high heels, dude.
Well, this Fantasy Island is your fantasies mixed in with your worst nightmare. So there's a bit of a twist. And it's kind of cool going on the journey with a bunch of different people's fantasies, because then you get to put yourself in their shoes and like what you would do. It's awesome when you do a movie like this where you get to just be in the mountains of Fiji, because it just makes it that real. All the scrapes and the dirt you see, we didn't necessarily need makeup for. But it was incredible experience.
You guys have probably had like the best time because your fantasies are like, in this movie, were great.
It was pretty cool.
It's a good fantasy.
Yeah.
We got a great fantasy.
A lot of models. Oh, am I giving away too much?
No, please.
Yeah, a lot of models with a couple of hot dudes. Freaking awesome.
Are we the hot dudes?
Yeah.
No, there's also hot dudes.
Hot dude models.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I mean, like, you guys play brothers in this. So was the script just like very generic, just said like, Brax and JD, brothers, and that's it? And then, whichever one of you guys gets the offers first and you guys come to set and it's like, oh, you're my brother?
Right, yeah. I obviously got the offer first. No, we met before, and so we knew before we hung out on set.
And I think this is to Jeff's credit. It's open ethnicity casting, and we figured out the logistics later. He just wanted this 2 great duel, and then we figured out the logistics later. And fun fact, we met for the first time at John Chu's house, director of Crazy Rich Asians.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We've taken the bones of this classic TV show and this like great concept of an island where anything can come true. And Blumhouse was like, "Ooh, this has the makings of like a great horror and thriller movie." So it's an island where guests win a golden ticket to go to, and I think the guests realized pretty quickly that there's something bigger at play here, and that there's more than meets the eye, and that things are about to take a left turn. Obviously, the thriller element, but there's adventure. You have the beautiful landscape of Fiji. You've got a little bit of romance. It's really funny. You'll laugh out loud too, I think. I don't know quite what genre it fits into, but there's a little bit of everything for everyone. I mean, if you can see these two to the right of me in these crazy suits, you can see that.
Hey, Fantasy Island, baby.
Yeah. These guys are so fun. They were asking how it was to film, and I just yanked them from their interview.
She's the greatest. We'll do anything Lucy says.
Yeah, she's the queen. She is the queen.
I don't know about that. Maggie Q is the queen.
Well, Maggie's the queen.
But,
You're the princess?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. We had the best time. Right?
Yeah. It's amazing.
It was a
Yeah.
blast.
We love it.
These guys are the best. We kayaked.
Yeah.
We made a movie.
There
We're
was a
here.
movie? The movie's in theaters Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Rick Hong, and you've been watching Hollywood First Look Features.
Oh my God. That's really her.
Roake, this is not what I meant.
What the hell is this place?
People die here. The island's twisting what we asked for.
We weren't brought here to have our own fantasies.
I want it. I got it. I want it.
We were brought here to be a part of something else.
I got it. I want it. I got it.
I'm your friend.
I've always wanted to hear you say that.